So I'm watching the Celtic City is a 9-part documentary on the Celtics history on HBO Max, which I guess is soon to be Netflix. HBO Max presented by Netflix. It'll be HBO Max presented by Netflix, presented by Disney Plus, presented by Paramount. Anyway, sorry. Tangent. So one of the things that was getting me jazzed up was, I'm looking at it from a different perspective. They talk about Boston and how the city earns a reputation, about how it feels against its black people, black folk, especially when it comes to, celebrities, athletes, at least from the perspective of this documentary. And it's so interesting that there's this dichotomy of Boston being like on the frontier of progress in terms of having the first black NBA coach, the first black superstar, the first black head coach. You know what I mean? And so it's interesting seeing how the city is progressive in one way, and then also you hear about South Boston, certain parts of the city and that have reputation for being segregated and very traditional in their thinking, right? People that don't know about black people and they don't care to know. And so, but it's interesting because it's like, oh yeah, but when you're on the frontier of change, it's not going to be nice and comfortable and sunny and progressive. It's going to be tough. I'm like, this is the same area that decided I'm going to fight my brother, or I'm going to fight my family, my wife's brother, my wife's father, whatever. They're killing each other over this new idea of freedom and inalienable rights and having the freedom to vote and inalienable rights, all that great stuff, right? So it's like when your history, when your creation is based off of that, and you're always on the bloody frontier when you're pioneering it, yeah, it's gonna be uncomfortable. And so it almost gives me a new appreciation for Boston. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it is tough. I'm sure it's very tough to get used to it. I mean, these are the same people whose ancestors, like I said, like were willing to scrap, the fatal scrap, with bayonet scrap over what they believed was, I want to have my own rights. I want to have my freedoms. So, progress is uncomfortable.